Hello, everybody. Come in. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, there we go. Here's Chris Hunter.
Did I get you out of bed?
No, I'm packing.
That's okay. That's what I figured.
My hair looks a wreck. You guys come on. I see 20 people watching. Say, hey, Trisha, how are you? Rhonda, hello.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll say hi to everybody. You guys come in and say hi. Come in and say hi. Hello, Sherry Payne. How's everybody? You guys, I'm going to show you this. I don't know. Look, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Can you guys see out the? Not doing it. Okay, can you guys hear me? Her hair dryer was making noise. Hey, Mary Jo. Hello, Francis. Edie. Hello. You guys, welcome back. Hi, Vicky Culbertson. Thank you, Trisha. Trisha, I know. I had to get him out. Can you guys hear me okay? I told her she had to leave. Hold on. I had to turn you off for a sec because your hair dryer was...
Well, you're probably going to need to mute me because I've got to do this.
Are you still doing it now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was doing. It was making a... It's not doing it now. I can't hear it now.
You have noise cancellation on me. Okay.
Ramona, how are you? Hi, Carol. Hi, Carol. It's lightning really bad here. Hi, Nikki Hunter. How are you?
I've got to go down here. So,
hey, can you show me again? Can you do a close-up? Or are you like, no, don't ask me?
Yeah, I can. For what?
For the center. I like what you were doing on the edge with that, but I wanted to see how you were going to mask those corners. Chris, you laughed when you took the trim down. Bernard stopped barking. Hey, Barbara, how are you?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so see, I have this piece of trim here that's a very generic piece of trim.
Pretty though.
Right? And I'm just looking at it right now. I have this corner. I'm going to show it to you, so just 1 second. Or I wish I could.
Hey, Colleen Brown, how are you? So you guys, Chris is getting her...
So I'm thinking about using this trim to do all the gaps.
And miter the edges?
Yes.
I like that. So show me everywhere it would go.
Oh gosh, hold on. This is hard. Let me get my neck thing, see if I can do better. Hold on.
There's thunder and lightning.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Get in there. They can't see you.
Wayne!
This is all you get today.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's okay. We love that we got a little bit.
A little bitses.
Oh, look, we got a little bit more. Okay, wait. Let me see here.
Hi, Kim. Trisha says hi, Wayne. Vicky says hi, Wayne.
I might be able to do this like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi, Beverly. Hi, Mary Jo.
Oh, she's gone.
What'd she do?
She exited.
She
exited stage right.
Yep. She'll come back. She's been known to come back. Oh, there she is.
I'm trying to flip my camera.
You think there's dust in your internet? Hey, Betty Rose. Hey,
you don't want to know, huh?
There's definitely dust in places that you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Hey,
Hold on, I'm trying to flip my camera if at all possible. So that turns me off more.
I'm packing my bags.
Okay. Well,
Is it not turning you around?
I guess not.
Why not?
Thought it did. I thought it did, but I guess it doesn't. Okay.
Well, can you
So you're gonna have to tell me what it looks like if you can see me.
Yeah. See
Can you
that?
see? Do what?
You are down to that power lady.
Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that.
Okay, so
Maybe move it in close. Oh, you kind of went out there.
I know, I had to move. So I'm thinking this, and like you said, miter the edges, and I'm gonna go down to here. And then I'm gonna put another piece right here, and a piece up here, right here,
Mm-hmm.
and down this way. I don't want to break it.
I love that.
All the way down.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna do that right now.
Okay. Chris, are you going to get all that out of there? Girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not a problem.
I kicked her out of her house today. I took her to a nice lunch
Oh my gosh, he took me to a fabulous lunch.
at Restoration Hardware rooftop. You
Yes.
I had a lobster roll, and you had lobster. And
I had a Cobb salad with lobster on it.
was it good? Did you?
Oh my gosh, I ate it for dinner. It was so good. Addison was like, "You want to get dinner?" I said, "I've got dinner."
And then we went and looked at backsplash ideas.
Yes.
And then I told her, "You're not allowed back in your house after today," because I want us all to have the reveal together. She's going to advertise it. I've got to iron out. Can you guys hear me? Okay? Can you hear me? Okay? I've got to iron out some issues tomorrow, and then we'll have a date for the reveal. And you guys are going to see it the same time that Chris does.
You guys, I said, Michael, are you going to make a big billboard sign and put it in front of my house and push it away when you reveal it?
Oh yeah,
I know. Kel said, no, it needs to be the charter bus. And we all stand there and say, move that bus, move that bus. Okay, so
I could do what they do on those shows is fill it up with a bunch of furniture, and then
take it away.
After the cameras are down, say that'll be $25,000.
Exactly. Okay, so it's great because all you have to do is heat this up, and it heats up so nicely, especially with it being thin. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to bring this, I'm going to get this off my neck so I can see, so you guys can see what's going on. Even though you can see it, it's in my way. I can't see what's going on. And I kind of have to see what's going on for this. So I'm going to move my...
Give me a second. You guys see my... Trisha says nice boxers. Trisha, I have to show you something I love about these boxers. I'm going to show you. They have pockets. I love a good pocket.
Bruce loves pockets in his underwear too.
Yeah, they have pockets. I'd wear them out. Hey, Sandy. Hello, Della. Hey,
Okay.
Hello, Christina. How are you, sweetie?
I've got to move this back. This is when I need something on wheels. when
What
I'm
about
doing
that
something
big?
like this.
What about that big thing
What big thing?
that Bruce got you? That big tablet. It doesn't do StreamYard, does it?
Yeah, but it doesn't, the camera's not good on it.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't do lives very well.
Want to get out of it.
Okay, so now, I'm gonna grab my razor blade, guys.
You're doing what?
My razor blade.
Oh,
With the
I
razor.
just put some things away.
Liz, I'm packing.
Here.
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara.
Here, take Grandma.
The blade, the
Oh, you mean
knife.
It's okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I find the easiest way to cut the wood bend is with a knife, a razor knife. If I'm using the thin pieces and I'm crafting with it, a lot of times I just cut it with scissors. So here's what we're gonna do. I've got to heat this up again. When you let it cool, it will break. I'm gonna heat this up again.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
how do you stick it? Well,
I use Gorilla Wood Glue.
Okay.
And it just becomes, well, as you know, Michael, you have some on your furniture. It just becomes a piece of the furniture.
Yeah. I'm back, y'all. Truck shower called my name. Laugh out loud. Oh, Shana.
Okay, so I want that in there.
We were going to leave tonight, but we're actually leaving early in the morning so we can get there by like
For donuts?
For donuts, yes. We are going to see Mr. T and Lindy.
Okay, so I've got to cut this straight. All right. And then I cut this all the way to the corner, and when I get the other piece cut here, I'll miter it at the same time so they meet. Does that make sense? I have a discount code for my wood bend. So if anybody has any.
Okay, wait. I like that. So, are you going to put something on that outside too?
Yeah. Yes. Here's what I thought I would put on the outside. Do I have it? Did it rolled back up? See, this fit. Oh, darn it. But that's okay. This fits perfect.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And I'll do it all the way around.
I'm sure that Lindy and I know Mr. T and Wayne are going live. So, yeah. So you'll see us, I'm sure.
So, need right there, I need that heated up all the way down. And it is kind of cumbersome to work with these long pieces, but you want to try to keep them long if you can. So,
Hey, Rose, how are you?
right
When is the new Would You Bend? When will the new Would You Bend be available? Shannon wants to know.
Shannon, it usually comes in the fall. It usually comes in the fall. Sometimes they sneak it in on us. Okay. So I have this up there. I don't have it glued yet. And right now I'm heating this up. That's why you don't see me. But you guys can fix up so many different things in your houses with this. What do you do? Okay, I'm gonna do this like so. And I'm actually going to cut it right there. Now, I know that's overlapping and I'll miter that edge, okay? I'll miter that edge. So that piece is going to go there. And then I need another piece to go all the way down to the bottom. So let me go ahead.
Are you just gonna caulk it to the wall, that back piece, or were you gonna put a piece of trim there?
I don't know. I'm gonna see how the trim works, see how it looks. And
Hey, Grammy's crafting craziness. How are you, lady?
so it'll go like this.
I'm sorry about your mother-in-law.
What?
Isn't Grammy's crafting? Isn't that Brenda? Aren't
Yes.
Yeah, I think her mother-in-law passed.
Oh.
Am I dreaming? No. It's Would You Bend, and that is her.
We'll go like that.
Hey, Cindy.
This one.
Yes, I am correct. It is her mother-in-law. She passed yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
You guys are getting. We're getting that.
Like this.
Life is getting to Brenda. I pray for you.
Yeah,
He's been
I feel you, sister. I am so sorry.
Cindy, no, we were going to leave tonight, but we decided we'd leave real early in the morning and still get there at the time that we're supposed to. It's not that bad of a drive.
That. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this. It's going to go there.
So, Chris, is that all going to be painted white?
This piece, is it all going to be painted white? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, tell me, either white or the Urbane Bronze?
No. I'd rather see you do it like a creamy color and then do some rub out on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing.
We're excited to see them.
Okay. So, heat this up. Heating this up. You guys chat with Michael.
I'm reading everybody's telling Brenda how they feel bad, praying for her and stuff.
Yeah.
I got to figure out what I'm going to wear in the cart because when I get there, I have to look like I'm fresh.
You what?
I have to look fresh. I'm going to have to stop at a Oh, Shannon did.
Stop at a truck stop and take a shower.
Yeah.
No, honey.
Voice, maybe. I don't. You know what? You guys are gonna laugh. I have two hotels on hold. I just don't know which one I want.
Yeah, I'm coming. Let me see.
Claire says, "Watch your head when you bend over."
I know. Okay, so I'm heating this up so I can miter it.
Cindy's saying which two?
Oh,
Shorts.
okay. So I'm gonna go to my corner. Go directly out. It's really nice
Yes, we are driving.
giving. What happened?
I said that's my shirt. Which it is.
Oh,
I said I got so many compliments in that shirt. I know. That's why I keep it. I
I
did
went
it.
to Waters, I took this shirt, it went on tour, it went around the country, it was international.
Kel's got one of Addison's shirts on, and she's like, "That's my shirt," and he's like, "I know."
Well, she said, well, I didn't compliment me on it. And I said, I know, I didn't compliment
Okay, so there's my miter. I'm going to show you guys how it will fit together.
The
Just like
driver's
this.
colors.
So it fits right together.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, so now we're going to heat this up. I'm going to put some glue on it. Oh, this is a job.
Can I ask a question?
As long as, yes.
So, how does that cover? You see that little hole, right? Yes. Are you trying to cover that?
I want this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It went from the first time I saw it, I thought about that.
And then this other trim, I'm going to cut it to make it look like it's coming off of it. Right? Do you see?
Yeah. Do you promise not to yell at me?
Oh, Lordy. Yeah.
Do you think you're ruining the effect of that corbel?
Well, because it's not smooth.
But wait, let me preface. I get that you need to hide some sins there because I saw it in person,
Yeah,
but I don't want to lose the effect of the corbel.
I agree. I do agree. So
And maybe
let's get this on there and let's just look at it as we go. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Where's my piece?
Where's Jackson, Cindy Harlow?
I'm sorry, what?
Cindy Harlow's going to be in Jack's passing
He'll
through.
be able to tell you. I'm trying to find my piece. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I like Gorilla Wood Glue. That's
Okay.
my glue of choice.
So you see the piece up against the wall?
Yes.
So you could fill that in with caulk.
Yes.
And then the piece in front of it fill in with caulk.
Yes. We could, for sure.
I just want to lose the corbel. But I don't think we're there yet. I think you're good. I like this.
Okay, let's see.
I just wish there was a littler way to cover up that bottom.
I know. I might have something smaller.
But why do you need to?
Well,
Why do you really need to? It's a corbel.
true, I may not need to. If it's going to be smaller because I'm going to bring a piece here, maybe. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. So now,
Um, there's a oh, you know why? Because she's trying to hide something. Vicky Culbertson says, "Can you get rid of that front board?" But you're hiding something, aren't you? The front.
yes, we're hiding that white brick underneath.
Yeah, they're hiding some white brick. I just don't think that hole bothers me that much because I like to see the.
Well, with it like that, it made it smaller.
Yeah, I just think you don't have to worry about it.
And I think once we paint it and it is all one color, I think it will make a difference.
So Brenda says, I have corbels and I have several of them in my house, and yes, I wouldn't cover it up too much. And I don't think you are. I just before we got carried away.
Okay, so there's that. And that meets really nicely right there.
Yep.
So we want to put our glue on.
Hey, Jeannie, how are you?
And I'm going to heat it up.
You know, Colleen says, Chris is a crafter. They always want to do more. But I'm going to say in your thing, you've held some restraint.
I have. I think I really have, actually.
Yeah.
There have been things I've wanted to do, and Addison and Kel, or not Addison and Kel, Addison and Michael both have been like, just live with it for a minute and see first.
Now, I like that.
I've got to grab a paper towel.
And I don't mind that hole.
Okay, okay.
I think it's fine.
Hold on, I'm going to grab a paper towel. Something. We might be out of paper towels.
So what's everybody doing tonight? Do you guys have bad weather? We're getting ready to have bad weather here. Let's see what the weather looks like. No.
I keep trying to use the kitchen sink. It's me, Bernard. It's me. Y'all, my poor little senile dog. Now Gianni thinks someone's here. Okay, so now I'm going to warm this up again just to push it in a little more, make it really settled, and miter this corner because we're going to come all the way down.
Hey, Brenda, where are you guys at right now? I know you're traveling. Are you in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas? So, Chris, are you going to go down that side then?
Yes. Now, see when I push on it, the glue comes out. That means it's really adhering to it.
Mm-hmm.
And we want that. And the nice thing about the wood glue is it dries clear. We're going to paint it. And I'm going to miter this edge real quick while it's still warm. Okay.
We are leaving very early in the morning to go see Lindy.
All right. So there's that. Now, we want to bring this all the way down to the edge. Oh, this is too short. This one's too short. Hold on. Let me get another one. I just broke that so that it's easier for me to control. And I'm gonna put it down on the ground to heat up.
What do you guys think? I think going down that side would be good. We are traveling back to Arkansas. We got all the funeral plans made, going home to grab more clothes and repack and back to South Texas for the funeral next Monday. Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry.
Like this. Just like that. Okay, let's get our glue on here.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I like just that, but I need to see what do you. I think if you
What
call,
if I brought it over this way?
yeah, to me it kind of frames it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I think so. Right above the top, does that look bad in there? Can that stay like that? It looks bad.
If we paint it, it would be fine. And the nice thing about it is this is the corner that faces this way. Let me look at the other side.
Explain why it isn't under the mantle.
It's the same. It's the same on both sides. So I could even caulk it.
So, Trish, I think I'm explaining. If I'm not, I'm sorry. So what she did was she put the corbels to the sides of the fireplace and then brought a board across because she didn't really have any kind of mantle. And she found the old corbels. I think that this is one of those things that once it gets caulked up and painted, it would be great. I just don't want her to over put a lot of stuff. I want that corbel to show. And she's really just trying to hide some sins, some just trying to hide some.
Yeah, you know what? I don't mind it like that, really, Michael.
Well, I just think the corbel's so fancy. I kind of like seeing the profile of it. Oh, I understand why you would. I understand why you'd say that. Trisha says she feels like they're covered up, and I think what Chris did was just tried to make the side. She just tried to make the side kind of a point of interest. So when you look at it from the front, Chris, can you show them if you not move the camera, but you look at the front, you see all that detail, don't you?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You see, when you're looking at it on like frontward, rub your hand with the would see if you're looking at it from the front. Yeah, you see all that.
You can see. I like it like this.
Yeah, I don't think you need a lot. I mean, today when we were looking at it, or yesterday, whenever that was, we were really gunking it up, and I think it looks better simple.
I do too. Do you think it doesn't need to be trimmed in the front?
I think I saw something on the ground that I think you're going to put in the middle, and I think that'd be pretty because it'd be a nice play off of the
vent hood. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me put this
That
on.
what you did right there just accents it and makes it look more finished.
Yeah. I wonder if Thomas is here watching this. Thomas, are you watching this? If you're watching this, say something. He's been watching us.
Oh, I know. Chris is adding the wood you bend all along the front as well, so basically it will look like it'll be wrapped around. Yeah.
See, I'm pushing. I've softened this, heated it up, softened it. You can see the glue coming out the edge. I will take that off. And I think I'm just going to cut this bottom straight across. I'm not going to bring it up.
So, Chris, what do you think about putting it in front of that hole too?
Right here
No, no,
or
no,
right here?
right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some there. Now, I'm gonna have to be really careful mitering that because there's no place to really miter it. Let's see. And I love the wood UV because it becomes so flexible and moldable once you heat it up. And then I come in, and you can do this with a paintbrush also. You can just take a little paintbrush with some water on it and get that glue off of there. But I'm finding this paper towel is doing just fine, especially since I know we are painting the whole thing.
I think it needs to be painted the wall color.
You do?
Yep, with a nice glaze on it, or like what you were gonna do.
Yeah. I'm pushing so hard on this. Wouldn't it be awful if it just like whoop, fell off the wall?
That'd be bad. It's kind of like a creamy tan color.
Yeah, and it's a warm white, definitely a warm white.
You know, Chris, looking at that like on film, and I don't know if it is, I think, you know, I was like you yesterday, kind of like putting everything under the sun on it. I love
Yeah.
the simplicity of that. That looks like you like that corbel has a trim around it.
Oh, wrong trim. Here, let's see. So this will go like that and then end it there.
You know what? It messes up that curve right there.
Yeah,
I-
I'm
I
thinking
like
it
seeing
needs, I don't think it needs anything.
No, I
I
like
mean,
but leave that. That's fine.
okay,
Once it's painted, I think it'll look great.
okay. Okay.
Hey, Dina, how are you, sweetie?
Hey, Dina. Okay, so we decided we're not doing this. Hold on.
Deb McKinney, we will be praying for you. I'm so sorry.
Did we decide we're not doing this?
Well, let me see. Can you get closer? I'm going to get closer.
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, not. I don't know. Oops. Maybe
There it is.
I
Which
think
is-
good with it because I think that little thing you did, and I'm pointing my finger like they can see, that little thing you did just accentuated.
Yeah,
think
I agree. I agree.
And they'll caulk the corners and stuff like that.
I agree.
I
Yep,
think it looks so much better.
I agree. Okay, so I'm going to do this same thing on the other side.
So
Okay.
let's do something on the front.
Yeah, I want to do the front. So I've got to move you guys around. Hold on. Hold on.
So, hey, Michelle. So I'm going to tell everybody again, since Dina's on here and maybe some other people joined. We've got more people that joined. So this is what we're doing. I kicked Chris out of her house today and told her that she cannot go back until we do a reveal. And we're going to do the reveal live. So she will see her house when you see her house. It will be all done with floors and stuff like that. I don't
Which
think,
is very scary.
yeah, she's not going to be able to see it until she's got, it's just like, remember on Trading Spaces, they made you do homework?
Yes, this is my homework.
Well, and you have some other homework this week.
Oh, yes, you guys, and I'm going to be going live doing it. I'm going to be transforming some light fixtures.
Yep.
And a piece for my coffee bar.
Oh, Chris, Vicky wants to come help you figure everything out tonight.
Come on, girl. Come
Come
on.
So we've got.
Vicky, come on.
I'm making.
I'm not turning
I'm-
anyone down. Send her my address.
Okay, I'm gonna get her a ticket right now.
Come on, Vicky. Okay. So here was my thought. This is the trim that I used on the vent hood. And I thought about doing the top and bottom. But is that too much?
You could put in the middle.
I do. Okay, so this could go in the middle and it would fit. Let me heat it up a little bit. And I also have a smaller one. Let me grab the smaller one.
I think it needs to be smaller.
That's what I think too. This one.
I like that, and I like just that. Can you live with just that?
Yes, I can live with just that.
Okay, guys, what do you think? Everybody give their opinion. The only other thing I could think you could do with that, you know, your corner pieces?
Yeah.
What do they look like? Yeah. With that in the middle. So, Dina, she cannot come back until next Friday or Saturday. Everybody says the smaller one only.
Look, I have just these very simple corner. I mean, it's not big and elaborate.
Excuse me.
Let me see. I'm just going to carry y'all around with me. And we could do something like this.
I can't see it. Let me. Now that may not bother me. Just on the bottom, and then put that
Yeah.
thing in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just right there.
like you need that. I would.
I even have a smaller one.
Thank you.
What'd you say, baby?
My head's gonna fall down, keep the camera off me.
Okay, the camera's not on you, honey.
You cannot hear, you need to go to the doctor.
My family's always like, you can't hear a damn thing we're saying. You need to go to the doctor. Okay,
I'm gonna repeat myself 4 times.
this one is
No,
just
sir.
a very simple one. And I think I'm going to like this.
Oh, I like that. I think it'd be nice to put something like that.
Like that.
Clara, no. Everybody likes just the middle piece. The brick is a matrimonial negotiation.
It's the hill that Bruce decided he'll die on.
Yes.
What do you think about it just right down here?
I'm okay with that. I like just the middle piece. I think once it's painted and caulked and everything, and you have all that detail on the side, I think you'd be okay. If you want to add that, I'm not going to be mad about it.
What do you think, Addison? Huh? Addison's like, less is more. That's how Addison is.
I agree. A little
I
goes.
did have these out, and I thought these would be really cool.
No. Computer says no. No. Get the middle piece, sis.
Okay, here's the middle piece.
Yes, I think that looks good.
All right, let me get my measuring tape. So we don't want the bigger one. I like the smaller one better.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. Let me go measuring tape. Abby, do you know where the measuring tape's at?
Charlotte, I love you. You know, I I am with you too, Charlotte. I think it would be pretty if that was painted. However, I think that if we do like a taupey cream, like the wall color, like a cream on that, and then maybe do some rub and buff, and then the color of the floors, I think she would be. I think it's going to be okay. And you know what? If not, we'll sick all of you gals on Bruce and tell him it needs to be whitewashed. I we all feel that way, but it's a I call it a matrimonial
I'm still here. I'm looking for the.
matrimonial negotiation. Yes, there is a bottom to that, so you don't see it goes underneath there.
Okay. So this is a long mantle. I'm going to be so excited to have a mantle.
Oh, I was like, what in the heck are you putting on there? It's a measuring tape.
84 inches,
That's a
Which
nice
one?
size mantle, Chris.
42, 42 inches. I need to get my pencil. Actually, I'm just going to make a little divot. Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta get clothes on the wash machine.
Okay. All right. So I'm at. So there's my center. There's my center line. Let me heat this up. Now these thicker pieces take a little bit longer to heat up. And I bought Rub and Buff that matches that champagne gold. Or the champagne bronze is what it is, really.
Okay. Then the corbels should be under the mantle on the brick so you can see them.
What?
I think they need to see the completed picture. They think the corbels should be under the. They are under the mantle.
They are under the mantle.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Once it's all painted, you'll see.
Don't read. No, Trisha, no.
What he say? What she said? What?
Oh, she knows me. Oh, that tickled me. Funny.
What did she say?
Oh,
What did she say?
she says, "Don't read it." I'm not gonna read it. It's funny.
Trisha.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Well, this didn't take as long as you thought.
No, it did not.
Well, probably because I simplified it.
You did. Okay, let me see here. I want to make sure that I am Let me get my measuring tape. What do I do with the darn measuring tape? It's like when you're sewing, you put something down and you can't find it. Oh, it's over there on the floor, of course.
Donna, I know what you mean. Donna Kitzinger. They should be under. They should be moved in on the bricks. at the
But
end.
that wasn't an option.
Yeah, that wasn't an option for us.
For what I gave Thomas, he really came through on this.
Yeah, he did. So the corbels on the outside of the fireplace holding up the new mantle. Yes. And then they were built out to be even with the fireplace. Linda says, is that the smaller one?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. And that is like perfect. And now I have to remove it to put my glue on it. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue on it. And I do a generous amount of glue because you want that glue to seep out from under it, because that's where you know you're getting a good connection. And then when it's there, you guys. It's there for good. It was funny, our contractor, Thomas, when we did the vent hood, he was like, oh my gosh, I have to get some of that.
You know what, Chris? I hate to say this,
Oh no, what?
but everybody's kind of, I mean, it would be nicer if we could paint the fireplace.
I've been saying that for a long time, but that's. I got my pink island.
This is the thing, though. You know what? You might be right about something, too. I want to kind of talk about this. What about that? Maybe you're right, because now I see the color in the bricks. What about it being the Urbane bronze?
I'm not opposed to that.
But you know, we'll also know more once the floor's in.
Okay, I have moved this all around. Let me get this glue. So it is nice that you.
I like German screen too.
You like what?
You're right. He doesn't ask for much.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. He's just like, give me my blue room, I'm good. But don't paint the fireplace.
Rethinking on the Urbane bronze.
How? Okay, hold on.
It might look good.
Okay, that's where I want that. So now I'm going to grab a paintbrush and.
Should I wear my control top pantyhose in the car?
I would, because you might get blood clots if you don't. You probably should get some.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard control top pantyhose in years. No, Linda, he doesn't.
He's in Germany right now.
It's 6 hours. I'm gonna wear my control top pantyhose. Spanx.
Your Spanx.
Do you remember when women would buy their pantyhose in an egg,
Yes.
like legs?
And
I
they were queen size. and you got the cute.
Worked for, was that Legs? That, remember the outlet mall?
Yeah, it was Legs.
I worked there when I was 16.
You did?
Yes, except you know what happened? I made out with one of the other employees, a girl, in the car, and then after we made out, she never wanted to work with me again. I don't know what happened. Where will they lots take place? I don't know what that means. Yes, Legs. My bricks on my extra large mantle are the same as Chris, early 80s design.
You know, let me tell you what I would like to do. This actually is not an early 80s design. The house was built in 2010.
10, 5, 4.
No. 2011.
I know, Edie, my mom used to use the
Oh,
remember.
no, yeah, the house was, that's right. We moved in 2011. So the house was 3 years old. It's like 2.5 years old when we moved in.
I have unopened boxes of the egg nylons that are mom's. Oh God, Clara, send me one.
Clara, that's hilarious.
I used to have to
Okay,
for those suckers.
you guys, I'm going to heat this so that it will have a good bond. What'd you say? It is? Oh my gosh. Addison's standing over there. She said, it's crooked. I said, it is? She said, no, not really. I'm going to measure again one more time, though, after I heat it up. Let's do this.
Brenda, my house was built in 1926.
Y'all, it is right on the money. Now, let's see if it's good this way.
Well, it better be. You're taking that heat gun to it.
Well, right now, if I had to pry it off, I could, but. Okay, so I'm going to go from there to there, and there to there. Does a quarter of an inch matter? Damn it. It probably does. It will to me because I'll see it. Hold on. No, actually, I don't see it. It's on there. There's no moving it. But I don't see it. Here, see if you all see it. It's going to be so tiny for you. Can you see it? It's actually matched up with the brick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right centered in those bricks. So I think it's good. So all I have to do is do the wood you bend on the other side. You guys need to all go order your wood you bend. My link is on my page. I'll be posting it right now. It was in the thing, and I get a discount. Michael has something to say. Look at him. What?
Do you think he? Oh, I'm not going there.
You know what I want to do on it?
What?
Let me show you what I want to do on it.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
She's gonna hate.
Are you okay? Okay, so this is not going to happen because he will never let me do it. I don't even know. Michael might not let me do it.
Can I ask a
There,
question?
there might be lots of things I might have to hide and do and not tell Michael. And when he comes over for dinner, he'll go, I thought I told you not to do that.
And then I'll do what Trisha said.
Oh, well, great. Now I have to go back and read those comments. Okay, see this?
Oh no, what are you doing?
No,
Okay,
not all over it. I would love to go in and very, very, very faintly
oh, on
do
the
a little bit of brick here, a little bit of brick there, just all over the whole thing.
yeah. I'm gonna call the divorce attorney for you.
It would cause a divorce.
Can I ask a question?
There was no question.
No, someone asked a question. You
No.
were going to tell me what we should do. Uh-uh.
Can I ask you a question? Can you go back to the side?
Wants water.
What'd you say, Michael?
Can you go back to the side?
Go back.
And
So I don't know what's wrong with this dog. Is this what you wanted?
well, I want that, and that looks nice. Yes. I get it. I think it needs to be the Urbane bronze. I like that it's simple. I think if you put those gold, but let me ask you a question about the side because I don't know how hard this would be to do. Can you go back over there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Where?
well, let's do the side.
Oh, the side. Okay.
So I wasn't there for this thing.
Right.
Why could he not have taken that whole thing back to the back and then put a plain piece and then put the corbel down below?
I don't know. I just listened to my contractor.
I know. Where was I?
I don't know.
Was I in Europe? Maybe.
No.
I was in.
No, you were back at that time.
But do you see
I
what
like that side though.
No, it looks fine, but I'm just kind of wondering, oh, maybe he couldn't go all the way back because of the brick.
He couldn't go, he could not go all the way back because I think he was trying to not have a gap right here because we knew we had to come out so far to cover the white brick under. Let me show you guys. See under there? That's white brick that sticks out. And now we can't see it at all.
But well, okay.
Well, tell me
looks
what.
It looks great. I mean, he could have gone back with a piece to go all the way back to the wall and then had that sitting on top, had that mantle sitting on top of it, and then put a blank piece here and have your corbel totally underneath.
Yes. You mean on the brick?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
And see how this.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. So we
guys-
lose kind of this much of the corbel.
Yeah.
See,
he
this is like stair stepped. And it was just so weird.
Yeah, I know, but he could still. Because all he needs is an end piece. Make that like a box fit and have the same support that it has.
Do you want me to stop putting would you bend on it?
No, I still like is that would you bend on the board or is it on the thing? Do you see what I'm saying? I mean,
do.
it looks good the way it is too, but I'm just.
This, I need something here. Except like you said, when we get it all caulked and everything.
Well, no, I'm just thinking if he would have cut one piece and cut it, you guys see like this and then like this, with like ears on the end and then gone back, and then those ears went back. He could have set that.
Yeah.
I might have to talk to him
Okay.
because I don't, now that I've like studied this. You guys give me your opinion. No, I understand. It's not whether it's broken or not. I understand what you're saying, Shannon, but it's not. I think I think it's one of those things. It's like a progress thing. You look at it. I mean, so many designers, we change things a million times. It's not that it's necessarily wrong. I'm just wondering if now, after looking at it, we would have had a better way of doing it that way. Huh. No, leave that on there, but I wouldn't do the other side. Let me talk to him in the morning.
Okay.
Because it's not that, all he needs to do is move the corbels down, and then do we have some of that wood? I'm sure we do. If not, it's not that expensive.
Yes, we do.
And then he just needs to take the bottom piece and cut it and make ears that go back, and then fill in the sides with plain. And then put your corbels below that for your support.
The whole thing. I see. So then you're not losing the top quarter of the corbels.
Yeah. And you guys, it's not, this is, believe me, we've done bigger things that it's not a mess up. It's not anything. It's just, I think the more you think about it, the more I'm thinking about it.
Michael, you need to come by and see this in the morning before you leave town. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know if you do or not.
No, do you get what I'm saying?
I do hear what you're saying for sure.
Okay.
Now, I want you to look at something
Okay.
and tell me if this is too much. This was, you said you didn't really mind the whole, but now we're looking at changing the whole thing. I mean, changing it. So
That's a no right there.
that's a no.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think the corbel is so pretty.
Yeah, they're very cool.
They're very pretty, and they're old and stuff like that. Hold on a second.
I love this piece on it though, don't you? Just that one. I do. I like just the single piece on it. I admit it. I like that. What is Michael doing? What's everyone doing? Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Michael has banned us from the house starting, supposed to be tonight at midnight, but that's not going to work. I'm going to be here most of the night. But he is banning us from the house. We're going to do a reveal. I'm going to see the house at the same time you guys see it. So when he's going to draw it, I think is what he's doing. He said either next Friday or Saturday. He will let me know, and we'll put posts out and everything. We want to do a major reveal. Know what? We can take it upstairs.
Yeah.
This is what I.
Yeah, yeah. I see exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why we've been doing it like this, but that's design. That's how it always works. But I don't think I still like that thing in the middle.
Yeah, I do too. So I'm
Uh,
stopping. Am I stopping?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Nobody. They're all staying at their aunts. Yes, all of them. Yeah. I might have to bring Addison in to help me with the reveal, but nobody else is allowed. And I'm trying to keep her out of it too, if I can. But she might have to.
She said that you told her she would have to be here to let the floor people in, and she's not supposed to look at anything really while they're here. She said, at first she said she's not supposed to look at them, and I said, what, are the guys cute that are working?
No, not really. Okay, everybody's kind of agreeing with us about that. So if they box in the and then add the corbel under it, yeah. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I gotta go because I gotta help. We gotta wrap things up around here.
I'll talk to Thomas about that.
Okay.
And it's not a mistake or anything like that.
No.
It looks pretty like that, but this is just design. This is what we do.
Yep.
We talk it through and work it through and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yes.
Michael, thank you. Thank you for a wonderful lunch today. Thank you for Michael went with me. He helped me set up some stuff for our my private group, the Journal Junkies, for the retreat. I'm excited to tell the girls all about it. I do have to take my mom to the doctor tomorrow, so I think probably group is going to have to be on Thursday. We've got to get my mom to the pain management doctor. We got to get some pain management for that girl.
So we have a big. I'm sure I'll see you guys because I'm sure that Mr. T and Wayne are going to cook, and I'm sure Lindy and I will do something. I don't know, but I've got some phone calls to make in the morning, and then Chris will be blasting our schedule for that, and then you have your charm coming up on July 19th.
The 20th.
The 20th.
The 20th. My charm necklace class, and if everyone gets their orders in, I can get their kits to them. They're going to be amazing. I can't wait to do it. Michael's doing it with us. Kathy D is going to do it with us too.
I am going to do it with you. But you guys, I don't look at everything. Those things are big right now.
Yeah, they are.
They're really big. And I have not seen any like what Chris has. I've been in several boutiques, in fact, where I get my facial. They sell them in there. And then I didn't tell you this, Chris. The lady that is going to be here tomorrow, a friend of mine, she has an online boutique, and she wants to see him to sell in her boutique.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I talked to Williams Sonoma, and they gave me a thing for your retreat. And you know about the other stuff I told you. Yeah, we're gathering up some good stuff for the retreat. So, yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
All
Love
right, I
it.
gotta finish packing.
Okay. I love you. Have fun. I'll talk to you tomorrow at some point, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
we'll talk tomorrow. Love you
Okay.
guys.
Bye. Love you guys. Good night, Gracie.
Say goodnight, Gracie.